Today I want to talk about design sketching in your personal creation process. So recently I did a video on wireframing and on the process and on some helpful tips and tricks that I do when I'm wireframing for a website or for an interface. And in that video, which you can see right here, I spoke about creating a visual language for yourself, a way that you know how to define certain elements on the page. And I wanted to quickly share with you how I do some of those, how I sketch some of those to help you kind of create your own language. So you can see here, if we were going to be wireframing or creating maybe like a wireframe of a product, like an interface or a website. Let's just do a website. We'll do like a simple kind of like blog or something like that. I would draw kind of like the outline. I usually always leave the bottoms open like this, you can see, because I might want to extend on it like a little bit later. Maybe the page goes a little bit further. But I would start a couple of elements that I constantly use are, like let's say I wanted to have like a big header image. I use the kind of X through the kind of like box like this. So anything that's X'd out means this is some form of imagery, okay? So another one that's used fairly often would be like a headline. So let's say I wanted to have like a headline to my blog post here. I do kind of like these open rectangles like this. So that tells me that that is a headline. And then if I want to do like a sub headline, what I'll do is I'll do a similar thing, like a little bit smaller. So you can see how that's like pretty large. I'll do a smaller one like that. So that kind of tells me that's a sub headline. And then if I have like body copy, then I just kind of do squiggles like this. This shows me like, okay, so this is going to be squiggles. So we have an image, we have a headline, a sub headline, we have like some body copy. I think if you're going to do like a pull quote or something, I just do like really quick, messy like this. And then I just do some squiggles inside, like more like center aligned or whatever. The style might not actually even be center aligned. I might do some other form of like creative pull quote, but that's just how I kind of like annotate, okay, that's going to be a pull quote. So let's keep our page going down this way. If I'm going to do like, for instance, an avatar, like maybe we want to do an avatar, it's really just a circle with like an X through it, similar to my image. So that's really, really easy. If I'm going to do a button, I'll do a full on, it's one of the very few things that I'll do like in a sketch with intentionally like rounded edges. Like for some reason when I'm looking at my like design sketches and I see like a box like this, and I always put a line in the middle. I mean, obviously I do boxes for other areas, like if I was gonna have like a about me section over here or something, I totally like, I'll box things out, do the avatar inside. Here's like a headline and some body copy about me. I don't usually have a specific style for links, although from time to time, like if I'm gonna do it like in a nav bar, sometimes they are similar to a button, which is just like a line, like an individual line by itself. So if I was gonna have like a nav bar up here, I would drop just some big heavy lines like that. I know that those are nav items or link items. So these are just a couple of like really, really quick tips that'll get you going hopefully into your kind of like design sketching or your wireframe sketching. Well, that's it. That's design sketching 101 basically, and how to start creating your own personal kind of design or sketching style for interfaces and websites. I would just really encourage you guys to do it your way. Don't do it the way that I do it or the way that anybody else does it. Do it the way that makes sense to you and allows you to generate ideas quickly and efficiently and not stand in your way of that creative process. I really do hope this video was helpful to you guys. If you like this video, maybe think about giving it a thumbs up or subscribing to the channel. That way you'll know when other design related videos like this one come out. Also, if you have any sort of tips or tricks or hints or questions about anything in this video, please leave them down in the comments and we can start kind of like a discussion about what works for you and what doesn't work for you. I think it could be helpful for people. I hope you guys are designing amazing stuff. I hope you're making amazing stuff. I'll talk to you guys next time. See ya.